All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol OCGN, Ocugen Inc. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to the channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all the subscribers, welcome back. And as we jump into this chart, I do want every single investor and viewer to be aware that I have a new ticker symbol for you guys towards the end of this video. For now, it's seeming slightly speculative, but also with more upside potential due to the fact that analysis ratings have been upgraded and this stock has already started to work its way towards those numbers, especially with all the good news and information rolling out about this company. So I definitely recommend staying tuned till the end. We're going to look at the chart. We're going to look at some information and research that I found on why this company has the potential it has. And I definitely recommend you guys doing your due diligence and research. So here we are with Ocugen. What a run. So I did the video last week during post-market hours, and then it reached newer highs, right? It went ahead, it broke through resistance, and it reached past $8. And here we saw early on in the day how it continued that run, leveled off, and took off all the way up to almost $20. Incredible stuff. You know, it missed $19 by a little bit, and it missed $20 by a little bit more, but it literally missed $20 by almost $1 and some change. Interesting stuff here. What a run for Ocugen. Now it's pulled back a little bit, and my question to all investors is, do you see this breaking through support and hitting newer lows, or do you see this consolidating within this area and taking off to newer highs as the next catalyst and the next information of Ocugen rolls out? So the 50-day moving average, very important, 816. As long as we're above it, we're in bullish territory. The moment we're below it, we're in bearish territory. Now our support here is the lowest point reached in this downward trend after such a bullish run. It is 1265. Now if that gets broken through, it's a broad stretch from 1265 all the way down to 816 to see what's going on. So I would personally use this point right here, 1084, as a midway point. That is completely optional to kind of dissect the chart and see what's going on between this support, the next support, and that support, and the 50-day moving average to see if the bulls are trying to reappear or are the bears tearing this down. But before worrying about any newer lows, 1265 is the first support level to watch carefully and see how this stock is reacting, if it breaks through it or it bounces right back up. Now the highest point reached in the day is the most important resistance level moving forward, and it's the one that the bulls need to break through. And this resistance level is 1879. That needs to be broken through by the bulls. I want every single investor to keep that in mind for the next coming days and weeks. Now, the one that needs to be broken through to continue the momentum is down here at around 1666. That point needs to be broken through and turn into a support. That's where the bulls need to go ahead, break through, continue this momentum, and pull further away from the 50-day moving average. So I want every single investor to be aware that this resistance level needs to be broken through and turn into a support. And this resistance level up here, previously, the highest point that we saw up here at this point of $18.76 needs to be broken through by the bulls in the next coming days and weeks. But first, 1666, and then the bulls can start to work their way up to the newer highs and the new resistance levels. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community, and don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watch this video. Stay tuned till the end because I have a ticker symbol you won't want to miss. So for everyone that has stayed to this point in the video, the ticker symbol I'm about to share with you guys has some indirect and direct correlation to COVID-19 vaccines. Now I know that we're all focusing on vaccines, and that's what the hype is, and that's what we really center our focus on when it comes to COVID-19. But there's also other companies doing other innovations that are helping and assisting with the treatment of COVID-19, not just the vaccine. So let's look at this stock, and we're going to read a little part of an article that came out last week, and we're going to look at its chart. So the ticker symbol is LIFE, Life. And this company has ran today. I found it over the weekend. I wanted to watch it closely, right? And it had already started the run last week. I wanted to look for some consolidation, right? It was around the 390 range. On the 3rd, the 4th, it took off. The 5th, it kind of was sitting at $5 and some change. And it took off today again, reaching $8. Now, I really want every single investor to look for some consolidation or a slight pullback, if it's a healthy one, to watch closely moving forward how this reacts. But this is kind of more of a speculative one, because when we zoom out, this has ran up before and it comes right back down. And this is the most recent skyrocket, right, that we've seen this happen. So we want to look for some type of consolidation and also some more confirmation on this one. Again, this is very speculative. It's in the health field, but supposedly it's doing wonders when it comes to the treatment and everything it does. So let's see here. Although the company stock price is trending at just $391, which is where it was at before the 4th, this is an innovative approach to creating therapies, has many investors banking on life, right, in the long haul. So they're saying that this isn't just a speculation short term. There could be some long-term opportunity here. Well, we're already seeing the run. We need to see if this is going to cool off or if it's going to continue. Now, with clinical activity at most major pharmaceutical companies back on track, this company itself is currently a lead candidate in the phase 2 trial of ATYR1923. This drug is designed to help COVID-19 patients that have respiratory issues. And that's a big deal with the whole process of the COVID-19. So treatment is also getting better. This is actually a pretty optimistic and hopeful outlook for the way we're going to treat COVID in the near future. And also vaccines are being rolled out. So that's another thing as well. So yes, vaccines we're all focused on, but treatment is spectacular as well, helping more people cure faster and also have less respiratory issues due to what this drug is supposedly doing according to this article and what their trials are showing. Now, the success of this trial results are expected to release at the end of 2020, which were already released, and we're already seeing it in the chart how it was hanging out kind of sideways. It could create a large revenue stream for the company in the next year. In addition, this company itself has a number of promising projects in the pipeline. These include the NRP2 science to treat fibrotic lung disease and cancer. So they're doing way beyond just COVID-19 patients that are having respiratory issues. They have other innovations and other drugs coming their way and opportunities to dominate in these sectors. So when you think about it, yeah, it had a run towards the end of 2020. You could see it here in December, and then it came right back down. It ran right back up in January, and this is the largest run that we've seen the stock have within all this speculation and hype. And now it's becoming more of an official type of information. This was hanging out at around 390, right? Right before it ran up on the 4th, then on the 5th, and here we are on the 8th. So long term, could this continue? Possibly. That's why this is one that you definitely want to do some research on. But a lot of analysis price targets is what I would really tell you guys to look deeper into, because there's some room here still according to the analysis ratings that are out there. I've seen as high as $15 and as low as $12 to $11. So if anybody wants to correct me on that or share under analysis ratings that you find, you guys are more than welcome to down below. For now, it's seeming speculative in the sense of how it's ran up. We want to look for a slight pullback, which could be healthy, or some consolidation, but there's room in the uptrend going into this year by the fact that these phase trials, especially phase trial 2, is looking so good, and it's actually helping patients, which is going to be a big change when it comes to the treatment, right, opportunity of COVID-19. Vaccines, big stuff, but the treatment as well is nice to focus on and know that companies are out there making these moves. So this is something else to not overlook and pay close attention to moving forward. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.